Travis, did you know you can get this season's COVID-19 shot when you get your flu shot?
Two things at once.
Two things at once! Two things at once! I'll have two things at once, please.
Now back to Two Things at Once.
Two things at once.
That's not two things at once.
Mom!
Travis, ask about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
Updated COVID booster shots are available this week.
Yep, it's also that time of year when people start getting their flu shots as well. So the question is, can you get two shots at the same time, or should you space those things out?
When it comes to COVID boosters and flu shots, UNC Health infectious disease specialist Dr. David Wohl says it's fine to get both at the same time.
No harm taking both of them together. That there's really nothing that's going to interfere.
When you sign up for an updated booster at Walgreens, the next screen immediately asks you if you want to add a flu shot. CVS also allows you to select up to 2 types of vaccine, which can make it more convenient for people who don't have time for multiple appointments.
We have some good news for people over the age of 65 who have received the COVID booster, right? And when people hear this headline, the FDA and the CDC investigated a possible safety signal that they had gotten some reports of about people who had gotten the new bivalent COVID booster and a possible increased risk of a certain type of stroke in people over the age of 65, as you mentioned. They looked into this immediately. They found no association, no observed increased risk. They cross-sectioned that with analysis of other databases, all under the VAERS, or Vaccine Adverse Events Reporting System in this country. When people hear this headline, they should be enormously reassured. I know I was, that in real time, the FDA and the CDC, they follow vaccines, therapeutics, even those that have been out for a long time. And if people start to say, you know what, there may be this unexpected consequence or side effect or risk, they analyze it. And this was a perfect example. So the system is working.
But at that visit or any other, both parents with younger children or adults can ask a doctor about the flu and COVID-19 vaccines. And when it comes to getting them both at the same time, here's what you need to know.
I think it's very acceptable. We do that all the time in kids, give multiple vaccines, and immunity is strong with kids. No real reason it should be any different in adults.
A recent study in the Journal of the American Medical Association that looked at what's called co-administration found getting the two together is safe and just as effective as if you got each shot separately. FDA researchers analyzed data from Medicare claims and found that the increase happened in adults who are 85 and older. This is the second study to find that COVID-19 and flu shots given together put seniors at a higher risk for stroke. There are 3 cases for every 100,000 doses given. The high-dose flu vaccine, which is designed to rev up the body's immune system, was found to be the culprit in these results. Now, if you're concerned, it's suggested you space out the shots. Just get them a couple weeks apart. As always, your own provider, the best person to share benefit versus risk for your personal health protection.
Two things at once.
You know, Mr. Pfizer, we kind of shut him down a little bit. He didn't have, his crazy impact game. Obviously, he had, some yards and stuff, but I felt like for the most part, we played really tough on defense, especially the last 3 quarters, and